Yeah, it's time now. Let's get started. So first, good morning, afternoon, or evening, to all of our ISYE alumni joining us from across the globe today. Welcome to our 2026 Town Hall meeting. I'm Shiyu Zhoul, a faculty member, professor, and department chair of Industrial and Systems Engineering here at UW-Madison. It's an absolute privilege to connect with you today. Yeah, this is the agenda for the town hall meeting. So at the beginning, I will give you some brief update at the university and the college level. Then I will zoom in our department updates, provide you some statistics and all sorts of activities and achievement we have made during the past academic year. Today, we also provide the research spotlight of incoming assistant professor, Dr. Shuo Sun, who will join us in July this year. And she will provide us a research spotlight. And we will ramp up with alumni engagement. We will discuss how can our alumni engage with us and answer questions you may have. So here is the update of the university. So UW-Madison is growing. Actually, our total enrollment right now break 50,000 mark of all the students across undergrad students and graduate students. So undergraduate students have around 37,000, and the graduate student is have this close to 15,000. And in 2026 May, we graduated close to 9,000 students, and we have nearly 500,000 alumni. And our university enjoy a very high ranking in the nation. So among public school, we rank 12th for undergraduate program. And if we count all the university in the nation, we rank 36. And our research expenditure increased significantly from last year, and right now rank number 5th. This research expenditure directly correlated with the research activities on the campus. So this is, yeah, and our university are growing from facility point of view as well. So we have a huge engineering building right now is under construction. It's a Philip A. Level Engineering Center. It's right on the College of Engineering campus. So I will provide you a little bit more detail about this building in the college updating. And besides the engineering center's building, we have 3 new buildings right now. It's either under construction or will start this construction soon. So include the humanity building, athletic center, and the science hub. So the whole university are growing from a student point of view, faculty point of view, and the facility point of view. Here is the update for the College of Engineering. I will give you some statistics of the student body. Then I will introduce the Moonshot Research Initiative. So this Moonshot Research Initiative is established by our dean, who started his tenure last June. So right now it's almost exactly 1 year for him to with us. So during past year, he established this Moonshot Initiative. And then I will give you some update on the new engineering building. So this is the student number currently in the College of Engineering. And actually, COE see a bigger growth compared with campus. Right now, we break this 5,000 mark for undergraduate enrollment. And our total student enrollment, include both undergraduate and graduate, is close to 7,000. And in May 2026, we graduated more than 1,000 bachelor students and more than 300 graduate students. And our college enjoy a fantastic ranking. So among public school, for our undergraduate program, rank number 7 is top 10. And for graduate program, we rank this 13th across the nation. And here is a breakdown of student number across different departments. So in the college, total we have 8 different departments, and we have undeclared category. So total we have 9 categories. The left pie chart shows the undergraduate student enrollment. You can see the undergraduate student enrollment is not very balanced. So in fact, for ME department, they account close to 1/3 of the undergraduate population. And we also have very large enrollment in electrical engineering. And we're kind of in the middle of the bunch, like our enrollment. Last year, we have a 351 undergraduate enrollment in IE, and this number is growing. For the graduate enrollment, the number is a little bit more balanced. So we still have a large kind of enrollment from ME and EE, but the rest department have a pretty balanced enrollment. It's just slightly above 100 for graduate program, include both master and PhD graduate enrollment. And this is the breakdown number of students who graduated in spring 2026. And we for our IE, we graduate about 100 students. And for our graduate program, combined master and PhD, we graduated 46. Actually, we're only behind ME and EE for the number of students graduated from graduate program. So this is our department actually is growing from student body point of view. And Devash Rajan start his tenure of as the dean of COE last June 2025. And over past year, he started the research initiative called Moonshots. And during past year, through a lot of town hall meeting, this request for information and discussion sessions, we identified the 6 topics of those moonshot initiatives. So include energy, this healthcare, embodied AI, and the quantum engineering critical resources like minerals and the food engineering. So we have those 6 topics. And in fact, at the COE website, we have a page dedicated introducing those 6 topics. So we will share this presentation. This is a hyperlink. If you click this hyperlink, you will go to that web page to show this to provide more detailed information of those moonshot topics. And Devash will invest significantly on those 6 topics, include the faculty hiring, student hiring, the equipment purchase, and the space allocation. So he will invest substantially on those 6 topics. And for our department, IE department, the embodied AI is closely related with our department priority and expertise. So we will be involved in the 3rd topic significantly. And of course, some of our faculty were also involved in other these topics. For example, a few faculty members in our department are expert on quantum manufacturing. So they were also involved in 4th topic. And healthcare engineering is one specialty in our department. So we will also get involved in this 2nd topic. Yeah. So essentially, those 6 topics align with our priority, align with our expertise pretty well. So I feel taking advantage of those investment, our department can grow further. This is a new construction. So you may see this is the campus of COE. And right now, the foundation construction is almost finished. And starting this year, we'll start construct the structure above the ground. It will become more interesting. So you can see it's a very busy construction site, and people work intensively every day on this construction site. And the expected commission date is 2029. So in 4 years, in 3 to 4 years, we expect to move in. And you might be curious. So which department will move into this new building? Actually, no single department will be moved into this new building. So, but the different labs or different segment or different part of certain department may move into this building. So there are a lot of classroom, collaborative learning space, and research labs in this new building. But no single department will completely move into this one building. Yeah, at least this is the current plan. Okay, let's move to the department update. So we have a fantastic years for the past academic year. So I will provide you some faculty updates and also give you a data dashboard, give you some statistics of our ranking and students. And we have a long list of honors and awards received by our faculty, staff, and students. And I will also give a brief discussion on the planned department initiatives, like what are the challenges and opportunities we will address in the near future. And this is the current staff in our department. So right now we have 20 tenure track faculty member and 4 teaching faculty in the department. So total we have about 24 full-time staff in the department. So many of our faculty members are national, internationally famous researchers in their corresponding field. And our expertise are categorized into these 4 different broad areas. So we have expertise in advanced manufacturing and industrial AI, health systems engineering, human factors and ergonomics, and the classical operations research and operation optimization and the data analytics area. So you can see under each faculty we have a symbol. This symbol indicate which expertise areas this faculty belong to. So you can see is we have expertise in all 4 areas, significant expertise in all 4 areas. Here are some update on faculty side. So this year, Alberto De Pia got promoted to full professor. Alberto is a researcher famous in discrete optimization. And we're very happy he got this well-deserved promotion this year. And Laura Albert is our past chair, and he's recruited by the college, become a senior associate dean for faculty affairs and development. This is a critical position at the dean's office. And so she will still stay in the department, but she will have a significant percentage with the college. And Rajana will become an interim director for the Granger Institute for Engineering. In fact, Rajana will be the person who will be in charge of managing the Moonshot Research Initiative. And Amanda Smith is who is associate chair for undergraduate program. And she got promoted to associate teaching professor for the past year. And she's recruited by the college, become an interim assistant dean for academic affairs. So here you can see a trend. So many of our faculty is very capable in our department, and the college really cannot help stealing them and ask their help. So, and so we're pretty happy with their promotion. And we have a very successful recruiting season for the past year. We got two people will join us. Those Dr. Shuo Sun, who got PhD from Berkeley, will join us. Actually, start in July 1st this year. And then we have another person, Dr. Tianjiao Li, will join us next year. And in the upcoming year, in 2026 to 2027 academic year, he will hold a very prestigious research position at IBM, and he will join us in fall 2027. So we're pretty happy have this young talents join us very soon. We enjoy a very high ranking compared with our peers. So both our undergraduate program and graduate program currently rank fifth among public universities. And if we count all the universities, both programs rank number 6. Is I think it's the highest ever rank we achieved in our department. So another point I want to mention is that I'm particularly proud that we have this high rank for such a small department. If you look at top 10 departments in IE field, only the department at Berkeley have a similar size as us. All the other departments in top 10 is significantly larger than us. So right now we have about 20 faculty members in the department, but other top 10 department typically in 30s, like they have around 30, 40, or like the number one ranked department, Georgia Tech, they have 60 plus faculty members in their department. So it's a significant achievement to rank such high with such a small department, smaller number of faculty in the department. That means each faculty member is very active and produce a lot in our department. Yeah, here is statistics of our student body. So for the enrollment and the number of students graduate, we already showed in the college update. I want to mention two things. The one thing is in 2025 fall, our undergraduate enrollment is 351. We expect to see significant growth this year because we see a large incoming freshman class. So we have more, we have an increase of more than 10 freshmen enrollment in fall 2026. We also expect to see significant more enrollment through transfer. So we're hoping for 2026 to 2027 academic year, we may close to 400 mark for total undergrad enrollment. So we're particularly happy to see this enrollment. And another number I want to mention is this 344. This is the engagement of a student in our department with the student chapters. So I'm proud that in our department, we have multiple student chapter, very active student chapter. So cover almost every aspect of IE. So we have ISYE student chapter is an institute of industrial and system engineers. We also have SME for manufacturing for students who are interested in manufacturing, Society of Manufacturing Engineers. We have HFES student chapter, Human Factor and Economic Society, and Informs for all our students. So, and we have a large number of students, very large number of students who's very active in those student chapters. So this significantly help their learning experience with us. And I'm also very proud to report that our scholarship, the total amount of scholarship we give out each year are growing tremendously in recent years. So this is due to the generosity of our alums. So each year, the donation we received from our alums for the scholarship increased significantly year over year. So in 2024 to 2025 academic year, we gave out about 290K to our students. And for the passing academic year, we break 300K mark. Actually, we gave out close to 320K to our student. And the STAR scholarship is also growing year over year. So, well, we appreciate the generosity of alums significantly. And this is the job placement data. So we always have excellent job placement. Actually, we always rank in the top, either top number one or top number two in the college for student job placement. So we have 95% job placement for the graduating class for undergrad students. And I want to mention that that 5% we don't reach 100% is not because some student didn't find anything. Rather, it's just we lacking the information. We don't have 100% information for all the students. So, and we have more than 80% student placed in industry, and around 13% will go to graduate school. So, and this is the reported starting salary for undergraduate and master program. And our PhD program, the starting salary is about 100K, like a starting salary. Here is a research number, and so the research expenditure each year in our department is always around this 10 million. This is a very high number among IE department. And the scholarly productivity index in our department is ranked number one last year compared with peers. So this index is a composite number. Consider the paper published, the citation received of the paper published from the department, the research grant received last year, and the different type of awards received by our faculty member is a composite index. So this index is a clear quantitative metric on the research productivity of per capita per faculty member. So we rank number one for many years already. So we really have a very productive faculty group. And this is also reflected by the graduate program ranking. If we look at all the IE graduate program in the nation, we rank number 6. Like I said, for such a small department, it's quite an accomplishment. And this is directly correlated with our research reputation. So here you can see we have a long list of awards and honors received last year. And I want to particularly mention two of our faculty members, Carla Michini and Han Tangqin, received the National Science Foundation Career Award last year. This career award is the highest award a researcher can receive for junior faculty, for junior faculty members. So those are significant achievement. And our alums also receive various awards from the college and from professional societies. You can see we have this early career awards from HFES, this society. So those are alums. Here is a really long list of students awards, include both undergrad students and graduate students. Most of those awards are from competitions organized by the university and by the professional societies, from INFORMS, from ISYE, from HFES, etc. So you can see we have a very engaging and capable group of students. So you can see they receive a really large number of awards from those competitions. So on a more solemn note, this past year, our community marked the passing of two giants and pioneers of our department. So Professor Mike Smith passed away in August 2025, and Professor David Gustafson passed away in March 2026. Both Professor Mike Smith and David Gustafson were foundational to making our department what it is today. And not just through the revolutionary research program, but because they were beloved teachers, mentors, and friends. So we miss them. This is a huge loss to our department, and we miss them dearly. And their legacies live on in the work we do every day. And look forward, in the coming year, we plan on two initiatives. The first one, we want to spend efforts to enhance cooperation engagement. So cooperation engagement from the department is very important. It can keep our curriculum relevant in practice, and can also enhance student outcomes. So if we have a strong engagement with cooperation, our students have a more chance, more opportunities to get internships and full-time placement with those companies. And it can also help our research program because cooperation engagement can help our faculty to learn what are the real problems, real challenges in practice and work on the real data set. And can also help our philanthropy and the infrastructure efforts. So we planned on two strategies to enhance the cooperation engagement. The first one is we are considering to launch open house events. Essentially, we call it ISYE Industry Day. So we want to host annual these high-profile events to invite industry executives and engineers to visit our department to interact with our faculty and students. So we're considering that. And we also plan to develop executive education and micro-credentials. So we want to do that to collaborate with INTERPRO. INTERPRO stands for Interdisciplinary Professional Development Program. It's a special organization in the College of Engineering. So the goal is to offer some short courses, certificates, or boot camps in the high demand areas such as AI, Lean Six Sigma, data analytics, system engineering, and human factors. Yeah, this is one initiative we are planning on for next year. Another one we want to work on is to address the opportunities and the challenges brought by AI. The AI development is very fast. So each month we see some new AI model, new AI capabilities reported. So we believe AI will transform many of our operations and activities for higher education, not only for teaching, learning, and research, but also on our institutional efficiency and operation. So the implementation strategy include we will develop some policy and guidelines on how to use AI in courses for both student and faculty. And we will try to integrate AI component in all courses to let students improve their literacy in AI. Literacy in AI means they understand how to use AI tools in their daily life, in their courses, in their engineering problem solving, but also understand the limitation and the ethical considerations of AI usage. And we will also have a supporting kind of tutorial sessions organized for our staff and faculty. And we will redesign our syllabus with the assumption that the student will use AI tools in their learning. And we will also invest in the infrastructure support, because when faculty or student try to do research in AI, they need to have some computational support to be able to deploy AI models. So we'll also consider to provide some support from department side for our faculty and student to work with AI. Okay, those are the key initiatives we planned for the upcoming year. Now, without further ado, I want to give the stage to Dr. Shuo Sun, who will give us the summary of her research. So, as I mentioned, she's the incoming assistant professor. She will join us starting with us in July 1st, 2026. So, Shuo, can you
Yeah.
start?
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, Professor Zhou. And hello, everyone. My name is Shuo Sun, and I'm very excited to be joining ISYE as an assistant professor this summer. And let me start with a little bit about my background. I received my undergraduate degree in industrial engineering from Tsinghua University in China. And back in 2019, when I was doing my undergraduate there, I actually came to UW-Madison as an exchange student right here in the department. And I can still remember walking along the lakeshore path or study in the engineering hall. And that semester plants a seed. And after Tsinghua, I went to UC Berkeley for my PhD study in industrial engineering and operations research. And along the way, I also spent one summer at Amazon in Seattle as an applied scientist working on using machine learning and data analytics to improve the operational efficiency of some e-commerce problems. And now, after 7 years, I came back and I'm very excited to join the department. And it truly feels like coming a full circle. So now let's see what do I do for research. And we can go to the next page of the slides. Oh, yes. Okay, thank you. So in one sentence, I use AI and optimization to help companies make better operational decisions, especially in supply chain, retail, and platform operations. And here, the full pipeline is like first modeling customers' demand. For example, which product or service to choose, whether I will buy the product or not, and then design algorithms to translate the understanding into some specific operational decisions. And finally, measure how good is the decision and whether it can deliver real impact in real world. So here I have some examples for the decisions that may be relevant in my research. So for example, when we walk in a physical store, how will the retailers decide which set of products to put on the shelves? And in e-commerce platforms, how they recommend the products to different customers. And for example, a travel site, how will they price different price? And also on ride sharing platforms, how will the platforms match customers with different drivers? What is the other models and algorithms behind those everyday experiences? And let me make this concrete using one project I have been working on with JD.com. We can go to the next page. And JD.com is one of the largest e-commerce company in China and also in the world. And it operates a two-layer fulfillment network that has the regional big warehouses and the local small warehouses that deliver products to the customers. So for this problem, they need to solve two intertwined operational questions every day. First, which products should each warehouse stock? Then they carry millions of products, and no warehouse can have everything. Moreover, those regional warehouses, they're big, but they are far away from the customers. And for those local warehouses, they can provide faster delivery, but the capacity is much more limited. So the first question is assortment optimization. How should we select different products to stock at different levels of warehouses? And another decision is the inventory allocation problem of every day. How should we transfer inventory between different warehouses that can fulfill customer orders that coming from different places? So the goal is very simple. Let's still stay in this page. The goal is very simple. We want to fulfill as many more orders as possible from a warehouse that is close to the customer, while we also want to keep sale losses low and also transfer costs low. And the challenge is the scale. So those large companies, they are managing millions of products, dozens of warehouses, and the demand may shift with promotions and seasons. So traditional approach that handle forecasting and decision-making as separate steps may get some loss in between those two steps. And here, our approach was a new end-to-end framework. We call it end-to-end because let's see the next page of the slide, where instead of we split forecasting demand and optimizing the inventory, we trained a deep learning model that go directly from the historical data to the actual decisions. So here, the historical data include something like historical sales, promotions, and lead times. And the actual decisions include how much inventory to transfer every day for every product. And here I have some plots here to show the input and output. And also here, I also want to emphasize the deep learning model includes some operational knowledge that comes from our IE expertise, like some knowledge of inventory. So now let's go to the real world impact part. And this is the most interesting that we can see the results in the real world. So now the system is implemented by JD.com, and we can see it will influence 18 million of orders per year. And in 2024, it drove over $28 million in the inventory-related cost savings. So this work is also recognized by One Inform's prize that recognizes excellence in bringing operations research and analytics into the real-world practice. This is what I found the most interesting about IE or industrial engineering, is that we can have both rigorous methodology and also at the same time, we can see the impact of our work in everyday life. So looking ahead, my agenda at Madison sits at the intersection of AI, optimization, supply chain, and broader decision making. And I'm particularly interested in these topics. First is the AI-enabled supply chains. How can we build better decision support systems for inventory, logistics, fulfillment, and these different problems under uncertainty using some more latest AI methods? And the second is the platform and marketplace analytics. It is more about decision analytics for product recommendation, pricing, and resource allocation. And I'm also very excited to explore the new frontier of generative AI for operations. For example, how will these like chatbots or shopping assistants change customers' behavior, and do the companies need to rebuild their models for those changes? And on the other side, can we better use these Gen AI tools to make efficient decisions? And I'm also very excited to include those new methods into the future teaching. So for me, it's really wonderful to be back in Madison, and it's also my pleasure to connect with alumni. And thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Shuo, and welcome aboard. And cannot wait to see you grow your program at UW-Madison.
Mm.
Let me. Now, I want to discuss alumni engagement. Actually, I'm very proud that our department always have very strong alumni engagement. So our students love to interact with their alum, and our alum is also love to volunteer their time and engage with our student. So we have a dedicated and very engaging industry advisory board. So each year they meet twice in person at the UW-Madison campus and provide very valuable feedback on our curriculum and uh, operational issues. And many of them, besides advisory board meeting, also volunteer their time and engage with our student in other events. And here we have a kind of a long list of engagement events between our alumni and the students. Yeah, maybe Jen can uh, give a quick summary of all the events. Yeah.
Sure. Hi everybody. So we just keep building on our alumni events each year. And our events very often, most often have alumni interacting with students. That's really what our main focus has been, and we found it to be very, very beneficial for our students. So thank you to all those alumni who have helped us with that. In the fall, we have a variety of things. We have our scholarship night, which is what you're seeing on the bottom right. We have our fall industrial advisory board meeting. We have our engineers day where we honor some specific alum. I see Jeff Rosnowski is on the call today. He was our distinguished alumni recipient last year. And then in the spring semester, we have Discover ISYE, which is early in the semester, which is where we have students talk one-on-one to maybe a dozen different alumni from very different fields. We have a virtual alumni panel every February. And then we do Day of the Badger, which is more of just an online presence. But we had our inaugural Shark Tank event this year, which was a big success, which is where our seniors get to practice pitching their senior project in 5 minutes to some industry experts. That went very well. So that's brand new. And then you're on the town hall with us today. The bottom, I'm going to come back to the ice cream celebration, but the bottom two events are things that happen throughout the year. Student communications reviews, which is where different alumni come in and listen to the long versions of the senior project presentations. And then our Welcome Back Badger speaker series, which has taken on a bit of a new form this year to include a smaller, intimate fireside chat approach. So we have some bigger audiences with those Welcome Back Badger speakers, and now we have some more of an intimate setting. And our IISE student org is super involved in that. We started that, we launched it, and then they said, we want to run with this. So they're really starting to drive more and more of that, because we're really hearing from our students that they really want these small opportunities to connect with alumni. So we're trying to make that possible as much as we're able to. Just a quick note about the ice cream celebration for those of you who've come in other years. This is now being done on a college scale. Thank you, Shiyu. And it's not there, so there's not going to be an ice cream social that there has been in August the last few years. The College of Engineering is going to do a bit of a bigger ice cream celebration, and that'll be on the terrace in a couple weeks here. So some of you have already been involved, some of you have not. If you're interested, again, as Shiyu mentioned, um, this whole presentation will be provided to all of you via email after today's town hall meeting, and you'll see a live link for the alumni engagement form, which is the easiest way to fill it out. And we check it every couple of months and see who wants to be in the loop and who wants to take advantage of some of our new opportunities. So I'd encourage you to check that out. And then if you could go to the next slide, Shiyu. Um, we're doing a lot on social media, particularly LinkedIn is more of our alumni audience is the biggest target for that. So that's the platform that if you're interested, you might want to stay with. And then we do have an alumni page, and this is found through the College of Engineering, but you have to go into our people section and scroll down. But here's a quick link to you. And so we update current opportunities there, some blogs featuring alumni, just a bunch of alumni features that we think would be interesting. And by the way, if you see anything or you think of something that we're not thinking of, we encourage your feedback. So that is my spiel on alumni engagement. There's a lot to know. I said that real fast, but I hope that this is of interest to many of you, and you'll let us know if you want to get more involved. I think that's
Yeah,
it.
I want to mention is that we constantly send out updates through our social media these outlets. So if you haven't connected with us on social media, I strongly encourage you to do so because we constantly send out updates from those channels. This can also help to enhance our profile on those platforms. Okay. Yeah, here there are some alums submit the questions for the town hall meeting. And of course, if you have additional meeting, just feel free to type in the chat. So the first question is, what are the jobs that ISYE graduates are trending towards this year? Are there any changes in job companies that are recruiting? So as I mentioned, we have excellent job placement this year as usual. So we didn't see any downward trend in job offers, etc. And regarding the composition of the companies who hire, we also didn't see significant change because ISYE generally have a very diverse this employer base. So compared with other engineering discipline, so our student can go to almost anywhere. Like many of our students go to manufacturing, some go to healthcare, and quite a few go to finance industry, like become quantitative analyst, and quite a few of them go to consultant company. So it's a fantastic. The job placement is still fantastic. I often uh, told our students that right now, look at the AI revolution. Maybe ISYE job is the hardest to be replaced by AI because we're always dealing with uncertainty, dealing with this large system. So not dealing with a very deterministic system. For deterministic system, the AI may be able to do it soon, like in a few years they can do. But for IE job, always interact with people, have a people component in the system. So it is very difficult to replace. And the second question is how can we best prepare for continuing expansion of AI in corporation planning, analytics, and reporting? Yeah, we agree. Like AI will revolutionize how corporations do planning, analytics, and reporting. And no matter you like it or not, sooner or later, they will do that. They will use AI to do it. As I mentioned in the new initiative, in the coming year, we will make focus efforts on addressing the challenges and opportunities brought by AI. So we will train our students to be AI ready. So AI ready means they understand how to use those AI tools, but they also understand the limitations and the ethical considerations for using AI tools. And yeah, so how to take advantage of the AI progression is our focus. We plan to incorporate the AI component in not only one course, but in all of our courses to encourage our instructor to modify their syllabus assuming that student will use AI tools in their learning. So, yeah. In the chat, we have one question: is if the student body is expected to grow and ISYE has a small number of faculty, will more faculty will be hired? How does the department's faculty size get determined? This is a good question. Actually, I talked with the dean, the previous dean and the current dean. I believe in most deans, they decide faculty size mainly based on undergrad student number. So the graduate student number is a lesser factor they will consider. They will mainly consider the undergrad student number. And in the a magic number, at least in the previous dean's mind, is a 22Y. So he think 22Y is a good normal number. So that means right now we have a 20 faculty member in the department. So if we have 400 undergrad student in the department, this is a normal department size. And if we have 500 undergrad student in the department, so we have a case to argue like we will grow. That being said, the research priority, the research priority, the vitality of the research program is also a considered factor. So if a certain area is very hot now, and we need to tune our curriculum, tune our research program to align with that certain area, the college will open faculty lines in that area. So for example, right now we have a moonshot initiative. So the dean will open faculty line in those areas. And our IE certainly can request faculty line in the embodied AI track, because AI, how to use AI in industrial system is one of our priority and expertise. Yeah. So yeah, I believe this is all the questions submitted in writing. So I wonder if you have any question you have. Either you type in chat or just unmute, we can discuss. Yeah, we still have a few minutes. Yeah. Okay. So if you don't have a question now, feel free to let us know if you want to learn more about the department, etc. You can contact me or Jen or Tom. Actually, Tom is our this uh, development officer in the department. Just feel free. We will share this slides with all the attendee, and there are some hyperlinks. There's live links in the slides. You can click those links and get more information.
We will also put the recording, a link to the recording on LinkedIn. So that'll be another way to see it and share it if you'd like.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, Jen. And thank you everyone for joining us for this town hall meeting. We really appreciate the chance of engagement and connect with you. Yeah. Thank you. Have a nice day and a great summer.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Shiyu.
Yeah. Bye.